At that time, Manjushri spoke to Maitreya Bodhisattva Mahasattva. The Buddha, the world-honored one, is now intending to preach the great law, to pour the rain of the great law, to blow the conch of the great law, to beat the drum of the great law, and to expound the meaning of the great law. The present Tathagata will preach the great vehicle sutra called the Lotus Flower of the Wonderful Law, by which bodhisattvas are instructed and which the Buddhas watch over and keep in mind. Now the Buddha sends forth a ray to help reveal the truth of reality. Be aware, all of you. Fold your hands and with all your mind await. The Buddha will pour the rain of the law to satisfy those who seek the way. At that time, the world-honored one, rising quietly and clearly from contemplation, addressed Sariputra. The wisdom of Buddhas is very profound and infinite. The Buddhas have been in fellowship with countless 100,000 myriad kotis of Buddhas, perfectly practicing the infinite law of all Buddhas. Sariputra, ever since I became Buddha, with various reasonings and various parables, I have widely discoursed and taught, and by countless tactful methods have led living beings, causing them to leave all attachments. Sariputra, the Tathagata is able to discriminate everything, preach the laws skillfully, use gentle words, and cheer the hearts of all. Of yore, I followed countless Buddhas and perfectly trod the right ways of the profound and wonderful law. This law is inexpressible. It is beyond the realm of terms. In the laws preached by the Buddha, you should beget a great strength of faith. Then Sariputra said to the Buddha, World-honored one, be pleased to explain it. Be pleased to explain it. In this present assembly there are, equal with me, hundreds of thousands of myriads of kotis who, in former lives, have followed the Buddha and been transformed by him. These can certainly believe respectfully, and throughout the night will peacefully rest and in various ways be abundantly benefited. Then Sariputra spoke thus in verse. Most high and honored of the living, be pleased to explain the paramount law. In this assembly, countless beings are able respectfully to believe this law. The Buddha, already in his former lives, has taught such living beings. All with one mind, folding their hands, desire to hear the Buddha's words. Be pleased, for the sake of these beings, to condescend to explain it discriminately. If these hear this law, they will beget great joy. At that time, the world-honored one addressed Sariputra. Since you have already earnestly repeated your request, how can I refuse to speak? Do you now listen attentively to, ponder, and remember it. I will discriminate and explain it for you. The Buddha addressed Sariputra. Such a wonderful law as this is only preached by the Buddha Tathagatas on rare occasions. Believe me, all of you, in the Buddha's teaching no word is false. The Buddhas, the world-honored ones, desire to cause all living beings to open their eyes to the Buddha knowledge so that they may gain the pure mind. They desire to show all living beings the Buddha knowledge. They desire to cause all living beings to apprehend the Buddha knowledge. They desire to cause all living beings to enter the way of the Buddha knowledge. The Buddha addressed Sariputra. The Buddha Tathagatas teach only bodhisattvas. Whatever they do is always for one purpose, that is, to take the Buddha knowledge and reveal it to all living beings. Sariputra, the Tathagata, by means of the one Buddha vehicle, preaches to all living beings the law. All those living beings who hear the law from the Buddhas shall finally obtain perfect knowledge. Sariputra, the Buddhas the world-honored ones, at present in innumerable 100,000 myriad kotis of Buddha lands in the universe, who are so greatly benefiting and rejoicing all living beings, these Buddhas, by infinite numberless tactful ways, and with various reasonings and parabolic expressions, also expound the laws for the sake of all living beings. All these laws are for the one Buddha vehicle, so that all those living beings who hear the law from the Buddhas finally obtain perfect knowledge. Sariputra, I, at the present time, am also like them. Knowing that all living beings have many kinds of desires deeply attached in their minds, I have, according to their capacity, expounded the laws by various reasonings, parabolic expressions, and tactful powers. Sariputra, such teachings are all in order to secure perfect knowledge of the one Buddha vehicle. Sariputra, in the whole universe there are not even 2 vehicles, how much less a third. Sariputra, you should with all your heart believe and discern, receive and keep the word of the Buddha. No word of the Buddha Tathagatas is false. There is no other vehicle, but only the one Buddha vehicle.